everybody. And this is kind of embarrassing to say, but Mrs. Vaclab has a lot more experience with Thomas's Hyla EST water vacuum than I do. As a matter of fact, I have never run this machine. I've tested it and I've recorded her running it. I don't know what it drives like. So let's go ahead and fix that. So we got a bunch of attachments. We got a full container of water there. And let's see how much we can pick up. And haven't vacuumed the house in at least a week, maybe slightly over. So it should be nice and dirty. Probably with Rosie's, that's our 10-year-old boxer's, hair everywhere. Or maybe there'll be some surprises. Who knows? So let's see what we got here. Let's see, recline. Yep. So yeah, I don't know how this drives and whatnot. And I haven't run a canister in a little while. So let's have some fun, because guess what? He's coming up for a mini meet in a week. So, and I'm sure he's going to have a lot of great surprises. So stay tuned for that. EBK 340 power nozzle, and the whole unit, well, except for the power nozzle, is made in Slovenia. So this is without a doubt the most expensive vacuum I have ever run. So $3,400 MSRP. There are no filters in this vacuum at all, and there's a playlist. So if you want to find out what kind of airflow and suction you get, please look up the Hyla EST playlist. Now we're out of the hallway. The wands are the tallest wands I've ever used. I guess it's great for really short people, but either way, you're going to have some fantastic reach. But don't worry about getting under the bed unless you want to. So the angle's going to be pretty tough. If we make it, up here because I'm used to the uprights or stickbacks. So I know Thomas likes to try to put the machine in the middle of the room, but this is just a little bit different. Although we'll find a room or two where I can put it in the middle of the room and work that way. This machine is one of the EU low power vacuums, so it doesn't use much power at all. It's very efficient for what it uses. But if I had my druthers, I would say give it more power did you want to get underneath? I'm going to go underneath now. Yeah, here you go. The other side of the bed there. Feel like taking off one of the lawns, the two-piece, but I have a funny feeling that would be a little too short. Alright, now here's the challenge. This hallway. So, many of you who are longtime followers have seen me just pick up canisters and just take them with me. So, I think what I'll do is something different than that. Hopefully it's going to be a little more sensible. Got that section. There we go. One thing's for sure, any canister in this type of environment gives you a workout, and the Hyla is no exception. Alright, I'll finish off the hallway and then we'll go into another room. And then I'll put it in the middle of the room and kind of like go around in a circle. That might make canister fans happy. Okay. Here we go. have a squeegee, like so many vacuums have these days. And I'll say this, if you remove that squeegee, it makes life a lot easier if you have medium or high pile carpet. So right now the squeegee's on because it's not my vacuum. But if Thomas wants to take it off to make it easier to run, because he's got newer carpet in his home, and I think it's even thicker, taller than this. So I imagine it's just kind of difficult to push. Hopefully the water's nice and dirty. And we'll have a good toilet dump at the end here. Alright. Out of this room. Hylas, Mr. Thomas Reckenwald is a dealer, so you can contact him, and he'll be available on probably his channel. I can put that information in the description below if you want to buy one of these. I'm sure he'd love to sell you one. I'm going to come back around over here. Let's all thank Mrs. Ladd for recording this, because otherwise it will take me a lot longer. I see our dog Rosie's camped out. She might be trying to help. I'm going. Not there. Okay. She's 10, so she gets confused more often, I suppose. Now I'm going to try to do a little vacuuming with one of the attachments on the couch. Okay, so let's do that. Now they got several of them here. I got that one, that one, and that one. So how about we try them all out? Alright, so let's see. What's this one like? And can you, let's see. Huh. Okay, so it separates like that. Alright. I wonder, can you put it on the other way? Does it matter which way you put it on? No, you can put it on either way. Okay, great. Well, let's see, how's that? That seems to be alright. The bristles in the front. Oh, okay. And, alright, you can lock it in so it doesn't move. Alright, that might work. Alright, let's try that. That cushion looks pretty dirty. This one, look at that, that looks fuzzy. Yeah, that's terrible. Ugh, okay, so I wonder, I'll go like this. I want to do this on the, you know what, I'm going to do it this way. Here, I'm going to do it this way. Let's see. Well, it's great that you can angle it. I think I might have to water extract this. Yep. Because I have a lot of hair building up right there. Yep. Try this here. It's nice, you can do that. And I see a lot more hair. And there's one more attachment I haven't shown you yet because I didn't know if I was going to use it. Let me try this here. The crevice tool. Like that. Alright, that's helpful. Plenty of hair to pick up, that's for sure. Alright. That's great. Now, let me see what these other tools do. This looks like horsehair. And that's pretty soft, and that's pretty long. And this is just as soft, but it's not quite as long. Alright. Try that. Well, that's super easy. And super gentle. Alright, let's see how the other one is. This one has, I think, a little more agitation. A little bit. It's shorter. So it's not as bendy. So I wonder, let's see, what's this like if I do this so you can see it. Vacuuming for the camera. That worked out pretty well. All right. Kind of nifty. I just want to see if, I guess I'll turn it. Well, I guess this will work, yeah. See if this picks up any more. Because she does like to embed the hair. Yeah, you could say that. This has the most agitation. All right, there's so much more I could do, but we have another floor to get to. Oh yeah. Oh here, it does a snuffleupagus thing. Here, like. Maybe that's how you know it's healthy or something like that. Okay, now I got to take everything downstairs. Do all this at once. Yes, I can. Yeah, all right, here we go. See how we're doing on the dirt. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got some. Like I said, at least a week or more, and Rosie's hair builds up everywhere. You gonna help us out there, Rosie? You gonna help us out? Some people compare this to the old Rainbow D4 series, and I got a couple of those machines. Those don't have any filters either, so you end up getting what Rainbow calls is that water-washed smell, and I like that water-washed smell. This machine has it as well, but I don't think it's the effect is as strong. So Prolux also makes a machine that I've reviewed called the CTX, and it's basically a Rainbow D4C clone with some improvements, and it can also have that water wash smell. But Rainbow does it the best. Of course, the D4C is very old, so you have to get one used. Now this EBK power nozzle does not have any long hair mitigation, so even though I pulled the hair out of it before we used it just now, I am sure that when we check it, my wife's more than 2 foot long hair going to be wrapped around it quite nicely. And I think we'll clean a couple of these couch cushions, but Rosie doesn't sleep on these much anymore. Yeehaw! Unfortunately, the hose doesn't, you know, twist or swivel in the connections. So sometimes that's what you got to do. And just for the heck of it, let's see how it does on these low pile mats. Is it too grabby or what? That's not bad. Need a little more hose. That does a nice job on those. Raises the pile. Yep. Don't want to get too close to the edge though. It'll grab. Alright. Alright. Let's use this. Oh, that does a nice job. Yeah, and we have the bristles right in the front. So that's pretty good. I like that. Now that works out real well. I'm seeing not only a lot of very dark dirt in the water, but I'm also seeing foam. It's got so much agitation. I'm seeing foam. Now let's see. Let me go maybe this way, and I'll get this up here. You know, this is kind of a nice feature. So this has ridges right here, and it'll click on, right? But it can swivel without coming off unless you put it that, you know, perpendicular to itself, and then now it can't move unless you do this. But it still won't come off. So you can operate it at all sorts of angles. And I really appreciate that. That's great. Okay, we're just about done with this couch. I mean, you can do more, but we've got more carpet to clean. So, onward we go. Yeah, that couch wasn't that dirty. Okay, time to replug and go into the last two rooms. We will do the pink dining room first, and then we'll end up in our home theater room last. Well, this is good. This room's going to be a challenge no matter what you do.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to wing it. Handles the grate just fine, doesn't get hung up. You know what? I think I'm just going to pick it up. See here? Yep. get this one section here. Alright, now I will come back around. Get enough angle to get in here? Almost. I can get it here. That's easy. That's nice. I want to get it here though. Alright, that'll have to be there. I'll have to be hooked up. Pull it back out. I want to get just this section here, and then we'll switch rooms. So, this. That looks better. All right, last room. Enough for now. We'll fix it later. Well, let's see, I can jut in right where you're standing. I'm going to just chase you.
I don't know where to go.
But I got to stop the wires. Okay. On the windows now. Now some of you probably think, why is he cleaning a clean carpet? Well, I'm not really very interested, or I guess surprised, when you go and clean a supposedly clean carpet and you pick up a whole lot of dirt, because those are the machines I'm interested in. I don't really care a whole lot about topical dirt. I care about the rest of the dirt. Some people call it deep cleaning. Nice carpet lines. I'll give it that. Got good carpet lines. Now I wonder, can I use this power nozzle on this? Will it destroy it? Let's see. Let's find out. Here we go. Yep, it makes it. Okay, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Oh, there's going to be a lot of dog hair coming out of that. Even though you can't see it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put this spot right here. Yeah, I guarantee we just picked up a boatload of dog hair. So you know what? I was thinking, instead of doing a toilet bowl dump, maybe we go outside and do it over the deck railing dump. Because we might have so much thick stuff it's not worth it to put it down the toilet bowl. Oh yeah, do that. Here. I'll turn that off for a second. And then I want to get the couch a little bit. Does that look pretty thick?
Look at all that foam.
Yeah. Woo!
You.
Yeah. Okay, let's get a little bit of the couch and then we'll call it quits. And there's definitely going to be some stuff there for sure. There's some stuff. Oh, okay. Hey, it's in the crevice now. It's in the crevice. Yeah, this setup here works pretty well on this type of furniture. Looks like we got some spotting to do here with the damp cloth. Our boxer likes to drool now and then. So those are drool marks, not food spills. On this. All right, that's good. A lot of spots on this. All right, we're almost done. So thanks again for Thomas Rectenwald for bringing up his brand new 2025 Hyla EST. And I'm sure in a minute or two, everybody's going to be very impressed with how dirty the water is. Dirty and thick. That's what it looks like at the moment, best we can tell. All right, let's put that down.
Ew.
So let's see. Push the front button here. Get the tray out of the way. We go. Now this has a separator that supposedly never needs cleaning.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah. And look at that. Look at the separator right here. I don't see anything on that. Well, you might have a drop of water, but that is perfectly clean. I think you can remove it if you want to. Yeah, okay, there's a little buildup right there. All right, I can just do this. But we have, what's in here? So, nice and foamy. So, I guess we could, we could put that down the toilet, but how about we just throw this over the deck railing side? Unless you want to put it in the front garden. So follow me out, Mrs. Lab. Yeah. Yeah, nice November fall day. Okay.
Okay, let's see how.
Oh yeah, you okay? Okay, I can do this. Yeah, there. So actually, the water isn't black or anything, but it certainly got an awful lot of whatever that is. So you got plenty of it. Yep, the water isn't as dirty as what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Ready? All right, here we go. Oh, yummy goodness.
Oh.
Yep. All right. Nice. And now we gotta rinse that out. Uh-oh, watch out. I'm gonna touch my own dirt. I'm gonna touch dog stuff and whatever else with my bare hands. Oh no, whatever will we do? Wah. And that's it. Okay.
Yum.
So let's end out here because I think we're done. Gonna clean this up and everybody get ready for the next mini meet with Thomas Rechtenwald, and I have no idea what he's bringing. Until next time, bye-bye and happy vacuuming.
Bye.